Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Fellow Learner. Thank you for the love you are showing to our channel. Today, we're exploring into one of the most exciting terms in the world of entrepreneurship, unicorn startups. Ever wondered what makes a company a unicorn? How do they reach that legendary $1 billion valuation? And why do investors and entrepreneurs chase after them? Stick around, because we're going to break it all down. Let's go! What is a unicorn startup? Let's start with the basics. The term unicorn in the startup world refers to a privately held startup valued at $1 billion or more. It was first coined by venture capitalist Aileen Lee in 2013. She used the term to describe just how rare such companies were, just like the mythical unicorn. Back then, there were only 39 unicorns in the world. Today, there are hundreds, thanks to the rise of technology and venture capital funding. But how do these companies reach such staggering valuations? Characteristics of a unicorn startup. Now, let's talk about what makes a startup a unicorn. Here are the key characteristics that define these billion-dollar businesses. Valuation of $1 billion plus. This is the golden rule. A startup is considered a unicorn only when its valuation crosses $1 billion before going public. This valuation is usually based on investor funding rounds and future potential, rather than immediate profitability. Privately held unicorns are not publicly traded on stock exchanges. They get their funding from venture capitalists, private equity firms, or angel investors, rather than selling shares to the public. Disruptive innovation. Almost all unicorns disrupt traditional industries with their innovative business models. Think about how Uber changed transportation, Airbnb revolutionized travel, or how fintech startups like Stripe changed online payments. They solve big problems in scalable and tech-driven ways. High growth potential. These startups grow fast. They often achieve massive user adoption before even becoming profitable. Many unicorns focus on expanding their market share first, making money later, which is why investors pump billions into them. Tech-driven. Most unicorns are technology-based companies. From AI and fintech to e-commerce and SaaS, software as a service, tech is the driving force behind their scalability and global reach. Famous examples of unicorn startup. Alright, let's look at some famous unicorns, companies that went from small startups to billion-dollar empires. Uber, ride-sharing, revolutionized urban transport. Airbnb, hospitality, changed how we travel. Stripe, fintech, made online payments easier. SpaceX, aerospace, pioneering private space travel. TikTok, social media, redefined short-form content. And these companies started small, but through innovation, aggressive expansion, and investor funding, they became industry giants. Some have gone public, while others continue to grow in private markets. Variations of unicorns. Did you know? There are different levels of unicorns based on valuation. Let's check them out. Decacorn, $10 billion plus. Companies valued at over $10 billion are called decacorns. Some big names include ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, SpaceX, and OpenAI. Hectacorn, $100 billion plus. The rarest of them all. Hectacorns are valued at over $100 billion. Think companies like ByteDance and OpenAI before their IPOs. These are the absolute giants in the private market. How do startups become unicorns? So, how do startups reach unicorn status? It's not easy, but here's a step-by-step breakdown. 1. Identifying a big market opportunity. Unicorn startups find a huge market gap and solve a major problem with their product or service. The bigger the demand, the higher the growth potential. 2. Building a scalable business model. Scalability is key. Companies like Uber and Airbnb scaled by using technology, network effects, and minimal physical assets to expand globally. 3. Securing venture capital funding. Most unicorns rely on multiple rounds of venture capital, VC, funding from investors like Sequoia Capital, Andreessen Horowitz, and SoftBank to fuel their growth. 4. Rapid user growth and expansion. These startups prioritize market expansion over short-term profits. They spend big on marketing, partnerships, and tech innovation to dominate their industry. 5. Continuous innovation and adaptation. The best unicorns keep evolving. They innovate with new features, expand into new markets, and stay ahead of competitors. Are unicorns always successful? Not all unicorns remain successful. Some burn too much cash, fail to scale, or collapse due to mismanagement. Examples: Theranos, a fraudulent health tech unicorn; Juicero, an over-engineered juice machine startup. So, while unicorn status is impressive, it's not a guarantee of long-term success. Execution matters. And that's a wrap on unicorn startups. Now, I want to hear from you. Which unicorn startup do you think is the most innovative? Drop a comment below. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more business insights. Until next time, keep dreaming big and building the future. See you in the next video.